speak positivity over your life.
Think about shit that I should've known. Think about shit that I should've known. Think about shit that I should've known. He say that I'm good enough. Think about shit that I should've known. So I tell him it's one of me. He making fun of me. His girl is a bum to me. Like that boy is a cop. Saying he home, but I know where he at. Like, but he pulling her back.
Hey besties, this is your girl Khloe 5050. If you are new here, like, follow, subscribe. And if you like all things glow girl energy, if you like all positivity, if you like traveling the world, if you like luxury, then you are in the right place, my love. Cheers to another beautiful week of 2024. Follow me on Instagram for more up-to-date lifestyle. And then you can follow me on TikTok for more of that girl talk and makeup tea, of course. And of course, you are here on my YouTube. And if you love it, subscribe. Only subscribe if you love it here. Only subscribe if you love it here, bestie. We are about 40, 50 days into the year, right? Okay. Let's talk about it. How are y'all feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Are you feeling like good about the new year? Are you feeling like a little anxious? I mean, like, what's the feeling? So I'm not gonna lie, my new year started off like, it was terrible in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly, no, let me not say I couldn't have thought of anything worse, because you gotta have gratitude for what God is doing, right? You gotta have gratitude. So I'm not gonna say that. It definitely, I thank God for all the blessings. I thank God I have food on the table. I thank God that, you know, I can pay my bills. I thank God that He still blesses me. But the beginning of the year was not what I imagined it to be. Okay, I think that's a fair statement. So I just thought about it. You know, I feel like a lot of my girlies started off rocky as well. And I'm not gonna lie, my year is looking up. Things are looking up. You know, God is good. And I feel like the reason why my year is looking up, not because everything just took off in a week. It's mindset, right? Positive mindset. It's easy to stay in your funk. It's easy to make excuses and say, hey, you know, this is what's going wrong, that's what's going wrong, so I'm allowed to be in a funk or have a bad attitude, or, you know, stay stagnant or make excuses because things suck right now, right? It's easy to make that excuse. So today we're going to discuss 10 thoughts, 10 key mindsets to keep in mind when life feels freaking hard. When life feels hard, right? I'm always talking about glow girl energy. And yes, it is a look, but it's also a mindset. Heavy on mindset, okay? Heavy on mindset. And I really feel like I'm a good person to speak on this, because like I have been through a lot within my life. And at the end of the day, if you know me, I am the happiest person. I love love, I love light, I love positive energy, and I want you guys to do the same. I want the same for my girls, because I know a lot of us go through trauma and we carry it, and then it's just like we just is stunk in a funk. And look, I was in one all January, and I had to get out of it, girl. I had to get out of it. I was like, yo, this is not me, and that shouldn't be you either, okay? So we're going to talk about 10 thoughts to keep in mind when life feels hard. Keeping your glow girl energy, keeping your spirit up, keeping that positive mindset. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about today. That's what I want to talk to you about on this beautiful Glow Girl Monday. Another thing too, I know Valentine's Day is like ticking around the corner, and a lot of us, you know, a lot of us are happy, and our man is doing this, our man doing that, our woman, whatever we got. And then like, I feel like a lot of us seem to get sad around this time. So I just really want to speak life into my girls this week, because I don't want you sad. I want you to keep that glow girl energy, that positive mindset, and just know like better is coming. Better is coming. Just hold on a second. You got this, girl. You got this. Just hold on. Hold on 1 second. So the first first thing I feel like is very important when you are getting into your glow girl energy, and I'm going to talk about it. It's the J word, but it's very important to talk about. Do not get jealous of others. That's the first thing, because that happens so easily. It is actually technically human nature to get jealous, unfortunately, and you have to stop yourself from that. So for example, like I brought up Valentine's Day, your friend, her man is doing all this for Valentine's Day, blah blah blah. Do not get jealous. Like, think about it. Be happy that God is putting you in a place to see what a man could and should do. So when it comes to you, you know. Be grateful for the energies around you. Or for example, if you're not reaching your goals, if you are an influencer and you're looking at other influencer girlies like, she only got this opportunity because of this, or she's only has that many followers because she has that friend, or whatever the case may be. Jealousy, because whenever somebody says that a person only has because, I'm sorry, I take that as jealousy. Like, I don't care why you got it, and honestly, however you got it, you go, girl. But yeah, that's no need for that. Look at that person and get inspired. Look at that influencer and get inspired. See her techniques, her tactics. What does she do? How does she post? What is her schedule like? You know, look at that and get inspired. As far as your friend that has this amazing man, how does she carry herself? Where does she meet him? Maybe you go to those type of places. You know, whatever it is, whoever it is, I'm just giving examples. Don't get jealous of people you feel like are in your spot or have what you want in life. Don't. Show them love, and if anything, if you have the opportunity, learn from them. I promise you it'll work out way better than building up jealousy. That's the first thing, because I know that's like a hard one, but you gotta get that out your system immediately. Learn from the people that have the lifestyle you want, or have the boyfriend you want, or have, you know, the kids or whatever, the job you want, the position you want, whatever it is. Don't get jealous, okay? Learn from them if you have the opportunity. That is a blessing. God is putting your goals around you. God is putting that around you for a reason, okay? All right. Second thing. Well, I've said this already, but I'm gonna say it again. Really should have been the first thing. When life feels hard, keep a positive attitude. Every lesson becomes a blessing. I promise you. And I'm saying this from experience. I promise you. When, for example, I'll use me as an example. If you're new here, you may not really be too familiar, but I'll get you a little familiar. I host group trips. Like, I'm hosting my last one in Vail, Colorado, and then yeah, no more. Anyway, so I hosted group trips. And my first group trip, it was an issue, you know, with one of the girls. And it was very upsetting for me because it made social media and it was just like a big thing. And it's just like, I don't do drama. I'm a drama-free girl. I'm problematic. You know, you really won't hear much from me except for, you know, what I post on my page. Other than that, I stay out the mix when it comes to stuff like that. But it was really heavy in the mix. And I was so upset, right? So upset about this social media PR crisis that I was having, right? And then, you know, as time went by, blessings came from it. And it was really lessons. I learned so much. I learned how to protect myself in these trips. I learned how to make the right paperwork. I learned how to like make sure my contracts are a certain way, whereas though I'm protected. And if that never happened to me the first trip, I would not have learned that until later on. And it could have been a way worse situation, God forbid, later on. So I learned from it. And I was like, okay, now I know I need to add this in the contracts. Now I know I need to add these certain things. So that way this doesn't happen to me again. And it really became a big lesson. And then from there, I took 25 girls to Bali. And then I took, and now I'm taking 30 girls to Vail. And then that's it. But I learned from that. And it really sucked. But I was like, you know what? If this were to happen on a bigger situation or in a bigger, you know, whatever. What if I was taking 100 girls and the PR crisis could have been crazy? It was only one girl that had an issue. But I'm just saying, either way, it would have been a bigger audience. you know? And then I learned from it, and I feel like, honestly, like, I'm so happy it happened, because I learned how to make sure that my paperwork and my contracts and all that are secured. So, you know, and it sucked. Believe me, it sucked. It sucked so bad. It sucked so bad. So just in life, you know, things happen. You're like, why is this happening to me? God, why is this happening to me? Listen to the lesson. Listen to the lesson. All right? I promise you it's a lesson behind it. The lesson might be like, oh my goodness, why did I have to learn that lesson right now? I was not ready for that lesson. But listen to the lesson. So from every lesson, there's a blessing. And that was a blessing for me, because those are things that I was not thinking of. I was just like, I'm gonna just take these girls and it's gonna be fine. And then I found out, like, oh, things can happen. Number 3, and I've kind of mentioned this already, but we're gonna really hit this on the head. Practice gratitude. Very important. Very important to practice gratitude. You know, be thankful for the little things. Even if life isn't going right, be thankful you can pay your bills. Be thankful you have food on the table. Be thankful you have a car to drive, because there's a lot of people that literally can't pay their bills, or they're worried about putting food on the table. When I was growing up, my mom will attest to this. I used to watch my mom cry because she didn't know how she was going to feed us some nights. You know what I'm saying? So I know, like, granted, I didn't really know why she was crying, and then she didn't tell me until, you know, I got a little bit older. But she was crying because she was balancing her checkbook. And sometimes, you know, they balancing their checkbook, and she was like, I don't know how I'm going to feed these kids next weekend, because it's not adding up with my money, you know. And it's just like, you know what, I was definitely her age when she had me, and that's something I don't have to worry about at my age, is how I'm gonna feed myself or my kids, because I don't have kids. So, you know, like, be grateful when things suck. It's like, think about something like, thank God the lights are on. You know, it's people that really cannot afford. When I was in college, we were out lights for 2 days because we ain't had no money. You feel me? I was living in Queens, 179th and Hillside. Shout out to my roommates. Y'all know who y'all are if y'all watching this. And it was like 2 days we did not have no electricity. We all trying to call our parents. Well, not me, because I couldn't call them for nothing, but they try to call their parents to send the money. You know, like, look, send the money. Our electricity is out. There's people out here that really can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? We in college. We fucking 18, 19. Like, we just trying to make ends meet and live in New York City. It was hard. This is expensive. So I know it's a lot of people out here that really can't. So be thankful, man. Be thankful for everything that God is doing in your life. You know, even when things suck, it's like, you know what, find something small to be happy. So we're gonna roll right into number 4 with gratitude. This is a big thing. This is a big thing, and I need you guys to do it. When life feels hard, this is the main thing. Like, not main, this is a big thing. This is a big thing. Speak positivity over your life. Pray. And even if you, and I'm saying pray because I'm gonna say pray, but everybody here is not religious. Some people are spiritual, some people, you know, believe in what they want to believe in, and I love everybody, so I'm always gonna be super inclusive. But what I can say, regardless of your religion, of course, yes, I'm gonna say pray, but speak positivity over your life. That's so key. You know, like, don't say I can't. Don't say it won't happen. Don't say this, I'm stuck. No, like, I get so frustrated with people when they speak negativity over their life. No, when I'm going through my worst times, I'm like screaming what I need to do. I'm screaming it to the top of my lungs sometimes. Like, I'm telling you, it might be a little insane, it might be a little delusional, but I'm literally screaming what I want to happen because I'm trying to speak that positivity over my life. And of course I'm gonna pray to God on top of it, but I'm screaming that positivity over my life. Do not speak negativity over your life. You will be surprised the power of your tongue. And I know it's real because, once again, I can attest to it. The power of the tongue is insane. Is insane. Don't you dare speak negativity over your life. Don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it. Number 5, remember, when life feels hard and you want to keep your glow girl energy, remember, giving up is not an option. I'm gonna say it again. Giving up is not an option, sweet pea. you cannot give up. Like, even if you got a plan A and you got a plan B and a plan C, I'm gonna need you to always circle back to that plan A. Don't you ever give up. You never know how close you can be to hitting that goal. You might be going through something, so you are prepared for what you want. So like, do not give up. This might be the last final hill. This might be the last stepping stone, and you won't give up. You done made it all the way to the top, and you don't even know your goal is right there. Like you about to reach it, and then you gave up, and you was right there. How dare you? How dare you? Do not do that to yourself. You working too hard. Do not give up. And I know it's easier said than done, because believe me, I be wanting to give up. I have personal goals, personal dreams, things that, I don't even share with you guys. I don't even share with my closest of friends. Like, most people may not know my actual personal inside goals. But guess what? I'm working towards them every single day, and I'm never going to get up. Especially, honestly, when life feels hard, I go harder, because I'm like, I'm going through this. It's literally like, I'd be like, no, like I'm going through this because I need to. It's going to make me stronger. Like, if you watch one of my past vlogs, I was watching church, and the pastor, he said, what did he say? Turn your trauma into an engine to keep going. Turn that trauma into energy. So whatever it is, man, turn it up. Turn that thing up, okay, sis? All right. Remember that when life feels hard, do not give up. You can have separate plans, but always circle back to A. Don't you dare stay at C and just be stagnant or just be okay with it. No, you better go back to A, girl. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing. I don't care how hard things feel. I'm not playing. For number 5, always, always remember. And this is so important. Remember, this too shall pass. It's very easy not to give up when you realize that this moment is not permanent. This is a temporary moment in your life. This too shall pass. You're not stuck here. You just gotta push through it. So remember that when you want to give up. Like, it's not forever. Like, this is not forever. Like, I can do it. You just gotta push. You literally gotta push. Sometimes you gotta physically feel like you're pushing. In January, I felt like I was physically pushing myself, like physically making myself get up and do certain things. I had to, and you just gotta. And I just had to keep in mind, like, this feeling I have, the feelings that I have right now, they will pass. They will. It's not gonna be permanent. You ever been hurt before? You ever been sad before? Were you sad forever? No, you weren't. You weren't sad forever. You got over it. This too shall always pass. All right, let's go on to the next thing. Remember these things when life feels hard. When life feels hard, remember these things, baby. Okay, so we're gonna get into, like, I can't say fun parts, but these are, parts that you can truly, truly enjoy. So we'll have a little sip first. Number 6. Always, always try, if you can, if you have the means or you have the time or whatever, try to do some self-care. And it doesn't have to be anything expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive, my love. You can go for a nice walk outside. Like in Houston right now, it's 70 degrees. It's been 70 degrees all week. Go for a beautiful walk, or go to Sephora and get your favorite lip gloss, or get a new lip gloss. Like, $25. Or, curl your hair, go through your hair, or go do your makeup. Makeup therapy is a thing. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I beat my face, I always just feel like, dang, like, okay, you kind of cute, huh? You was looking a little crazy earlier, but you kind of cute, girl. Makeup therapy. Go to your makeup. Like, of course, I'm going to say spa day. I'm going to say solo date night. Take yourself to your favorite restaurant. Order whatever you want. Girl, order everything you want. Get a bottle of wine. Get your sushi you like that. When you go out with your man, he don't like it, so you can't order it. Whatever it is. Go take care of you. Like, you need it. You might not be in the mood for it, but you really do need it. You need that. You need those endorphins. You need it. So go to have some self-care. Find 30 minutes out your week to go do some self-care. 30 minutes. What's 30 minutes? What's 30 minutes? To take that walk, or to stop at Sephora on your way home from work, or, you know, go curl your hair, do your makeup. Like I said, go to your favorite restaurant, go get some hookah, girl. You know, like, you know, we can get jazzy with it. I was just naming a little simple things, but like those little things, like me, y'all know I'm a hookah head. I know it's bad for you. I know it's bad. I need to stop. But I'm having a bad week. I'm gonna go to the hookah lounge, give me a glass of wine. I'm gonna take my computer and I'm gonna edit and I'm gonna smoke my hookah and I have a glass of wine. And I just feel like, okay, you know, like, just, I feel better. I just feel good spending time with myself. I feel good just knowing, like, all right, like, you know, you can find a little spots of happiness when life feels hard. You can find little doses of happiness. And, you know, and for me, like, also, I love Pilates. Y'all know I'm a Pilates girl. Just going to that Pilates class, I always feel 100% better after I work out. I know everybody's not a workout girly, but it's literally science that after you work out, you have endorphins. I am that Pilates girl. I'll do my 3-mile walk on the treadmill, or if it's nice out, I'll go to the park and do my walk on the trail, and I always feel better. No matter how bad I was feeling, or how depressed I was feeling, I always feel better. All right, so we're gonna get into number 8. Number 8 is actually not fun, but it leads into number 9. So number 8 is, do not seek revenge. When life feels hard, if somebody made your life feel hard, somebody made your life feel hard, do not seek revenge, okay? It only adds more negativity into your life, and then they're bringing more negativity back into your life. Leave it alone. I promise you. And once again, I'm speaking from things I do. I'm not speaking from like, oh, this sounds great, so I'm gonna just tell you bullshit on YouTube. No. I'm speaking from like real experience, what I do in life, how I carry things, and I feel like how I have carried things and how I've learned how to carry things have really truly worked. If they didn't, I wouldn't be sharing it with you right now. Yes, do not seek revenge. And I know it's hard sometimes because you're like, oh, I want to beat they, you feel me? Or I want to do this to them, I want to do that to them, I want to do this, that, and third. And anytime I have personally found revenge, personally, I'm a Libra. I know we all different. I know, like, it's different signs, different energy, but I feel so bad. And it never really works in my favor anyway, because I feel bad. And now it's like, even if I was the victim, now they're the victim. And it's just a bad situation, because especially if you have a really good heart. I know a lot of y'all watching, y'all have really good hearts, right? We have a really good heart. Revenge will never help you, because even if they did something wrong to you, you now become the bad guy because you have a good heart, and they become the victim because you got revenge. So leave it alone. Which leads me into my last and final point of what you have to remember when life gets hard. Look at me when I say this, sis. Look at me in my eye when I say this, because I know this is hard, but you gotta remember, everybody cannot go. Everybody cannot go. You cannot take everybody with you on this journey of life. Everybody doesn't deserve to come with you on this journey of life. Some people are for seasons and reasons, and it's okay. It hurts because you wanted them to be there. You wanted them to walk through that life with you, but you have to understand, God literally places people in your life for you to learn and for you to gain and for you to develop, or for them to learn, or for them to gain, or for them to develop from you. We all are part of that, you know? So just remember that when life feels hard, like, you gotta accept everybody can't come, and it's okay. Everybody cannot come. So that was actually number 9, but that's very key because it's hard, you know, especially when you're loyal. You're a loyal person. You wanna bring gang. The gang ain't acting right. Gang is making life hard. Gang ain't supposed to be there with you, baby. You gotta let it go. Everybody cannot go. Everybody can't go. Now, I'm not saying be fake, or when you start leveling up, so like, you can't come because you can't sit with me. I'm not saying that. You understand, the people that's making your life hard, the people that have you feeling like life is hard, everybody can't go. And then the last 10 thoughts to keep in mind when life gets hard, to keep your glow girl energy. If you're stuck in a funk and you're feeling like life is getting really hard, remember, it's all mind over matter. Everything I spoke about is mind over matter. Put your mind, put your brain over the matter, and you can get through it. I know it's hard. Journal, pray, talk to your mom or somebody you really trust, you know, that's not gonna run and tell your business. And if you don't have somebody that you really trust that's not gonna run and tell your business, journal. You know, what I do, I keep, y'all don't steal my phone. I keep notes in my phone. Especially like I'm having a hard day or I need to like remember things so I could stay strong in a certain situation. I write it in my phone, in my notes, you know? Because like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a person that it's crazy. I'm open, but I'm very closed. So I don't tell people a lot what I'm going through. You might not know what I'm going through till this is over and it's been over 3 months. Like you found out later. I'm not a person that just tells you what I'm going through. I deal with it on my own a lot of times, and then I'll come back and be like, oh, this is what was happening. So I know a lot of us are like that. So journal, write it in your phone, whatever the case may be, because it's just a mind over matter. You can get through it. I promise you can get through it. I promise you can get through it. I promise you, okay? So when life feels hard, I need you to keep those 10 things in mind. The year just started. We're only like 40, 50 days in. Yeah, I think like 40 days in. So remember that. Because if you can remember that, it's not gonna continue to seem hard. It's not. You're gonna get a hang of things and you're gonna keep pushing. And then when you circle back and in June, you're gonna see how hard you've been going. You've been putting that 1% in every day. And now you at 150%, now it's June. And you good to go. You good to go. So I love y'all. Have an amazing week. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm gonna definitely drop Curacao vlog for sure. That is coming. I'm definitely dropping a very cute Valentine's Day vlog. So just, you know, keep in touch till next Monday. Next Monday, I don't know if it's gonna be the Valentine's Day vlog or Curacao vlog. I don't want to make a promise because y'all gonna hold me to it. But I love y'all. Have an amazing week. Remember these things when life feels hard, okay? All right? And tell me if you used anything. If you used any of these methods, let me know. And just talk to me in the comments. Let me know how you feel. How is your year going, bestie? How is your year going? 2024, we turn it up. We not stopping. We keeping the engine on. All gas, no brakes, okay? All right, let's do it, all right? So cheers. Cheers, bestie. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all next Monday. Bye.
Think about shit that I should've known. Think about shit that I should've known. Think about shit that I should've known. He say that I'm